Hey folks, welcome back. TCG Journey. Hope everyone's doing well. This is part 4, of course. Monarch. I know. I know. Monarch. Pretty painful set for a lot of people. A lot of people bought in on Monarch. That was their first set. And unfortunately, it was very expensive at one point, and it crashed, so to speak. So a lot of retailers were pump and dumping, and obviously a lot of people paid a lot of money for it, not really knowing the print run or too much about it. I didn't, obviously. I bought a couple of boxes at sort of a higher value than what I probably should have paid. I think I paid $199 for my box, and obviously now it's like $120, $130. So yeah, sure, I lost some money as well, but you know, I love the game, so it's not really so much about that for me. So it's all good. But I understand people have a lot of mixed feelings about this set. I'm going to tell you right now that this is a great set. I'm sorry, I don't care what anyone says in terms of the actual game and the gameplay itself. This is a really cool and well designed set. So without further ado, let's get on to the actual set itself. So let's go through what we have. Again, I don't have all the cards of this set, so this is mainly first edition, and this is the first set where I've really gone in on first edition. I do have some unlimited. I think I bought a box of unlimited and a box of first ed, and then I've been buying singles as well. So Prism Prism is my main deck right now, so you'll have to forgive me in not having all of Prism stuff right now. I will show you the Prism stuff at the end and my deck, so hang fire for that. So this is Prism. Prism immediately appealed to me because the artwork looks so incredible. I think you'll agree. Absolutely really top-notch artwork, and this whole set had a light and dark theme, which I really dug. You know, some really nice ethereal kind of artwork for the illusionist there. Next, come on to Bolton, who is the light warrior. I really like Bolton. I know he's not, you know, the best meta deck, but he's really fun to play with. So you can get some really good turns off with Bolton in general. V for Vanguard is epic when you can string it together. There we go, got some more commons there. Light Warrior. Again, they really stepped the art up on this set as well. It looks absolutely stunning, all the attacks and stuff. The themes, really love it. You'll see a lot more empties here because still got a lot of decks, unfortunately, I'm playing with. Well, unfortunately not really, but because I really like the heroes in this set. Right, that's these are just generic light cards, so these can go in either Bolton or they can go in Prism, because they have a lot of the mechanics they have in common with each other, so they can both work for that. So yeah, these are the talent cards. So these are illusionist equipment, illusionist weapons, and illusionist attacks. I love the frames on these. I think they look absolutely epic. As you can see, look really cool. Next, come on to there's some more illusionist attacks here. So next, come on to generic warrior. So you might recognise the borders and stuff for this. It's pretty much the same as the border in all the other warrior stuff we've seen so far. And then Levia. I've never played with Levia. I'm going to be honest. I know she's not considered a very good hero in terms of gameplay and competitive metas and stuff, but I do think a lot of those decks that aren't like that are still really fun to play with, and one day I will give Levia a go. So she's dark Shadow Brute, sorry, yeah, pardon me. So just continuing on with the light and dark theme. This is going to get into more of the shadow heroes now. And next we come on to Chain, who again I've never played with because it was such. I don't usually play the high meta decks, and Chain was really the most powerful deck in the meta for quite some time until they had to throw in some restrictions to limit its playability, because pretty much everyone was playing Chain, and yeah, I wasn't into that. So, but I do again love the disturbing imagery in some of these pictures. Absolutely looks epic. There was one. Oh no, that's a bit later on. This is the card in question, Seeds of Agony, that had to get banned because it was just causing havoc whenever you played against it. But I love the fact that you banish cards into the the demonic zone, and you can kind of play cards from the banish zone. I really like that concept and card design. It's really cool. And here we have generic shadow cards. Again, I love the border on this. So these can be played in Levia or Chain. So these have multiple applications. Again, absolutely beautiful artwork. Right, I'll show you this card here. So this has actually two artworks. We have the Unlimited here. Pick that up. As you can see, pretty disturbing, pretty cool. That's the Unlimited version, as you can tell by the symbol at the bottom there. Well, I really like this version. This is the first edition version. No idea why they did two artworks, but very cool either way. Look at that. That is actually unbelievably sick. So yeah, really like that. Obviously they won't be doing that anymore, but really cool artwork nonetheless. So Levia and Chain, the two cool things about them is they've actually got allies they can summon in, which is really cool. Their legendaries can bring in Baphomet and Urza. Really cool. I like that idea, and they have continued it obviously with the upcoming set Uprising to bring more allies into the game, which I really like. This is 100% my favourite artwork in this set. I mean, that is absolutely stunning, isn't it? Sonata Arcanix, also a very highly played card in a lot of the Runeblade decks. So still play quite heavily. So this is generic Runeblade stuff now. We had generic Brute, and now we've got generic Runeblade, and then we've got some generic equipment. Love that artwork. And also Time Skippers looks amazing as well. I believe that is actually, yeah, got that in cold foil. More generic equipment. Some of the generics missing, I'll show you those in a bit. So these are just the generic cards overall. The reason this set is so great is because you do have all the class specific and talent specific cards, but there is still a lot of good generics in this set as well, so it has a good mix of both. Some pretty good generics in this set. I wouldn't say they're like as good as the first two sets, but or the first three sets, but yeah, still Zealous Belting sees a lot of play still. That's a really good one. And then we come to the end with the tokens and cracked baubles. I do have, I'll show you these, some couple of promos, actually 3 promos from this set. I've actually got more, but these are the ones I put in the binder because they're not really that sort of valuable or anything, but they do look stunning. Eclipse Existence, Ray of Hope, look at that, stunning. And I've got the Baphomet, the Soul Harvester. Hoping to get the other promo as well for that, because they are really cool. So I've got those promos. Let's put that back. Alright, let's set this down. Bear with us 1 second. And I'll quickly go through my cold foils and generics. I'm just going to put these away. Pardon me, I've still got still a bit under the weather. Still got touch of hay fever. It's been pretty brutal this time of year, so apologies for the noise, for the sniffles. Alright, so that is Monarch. So I'm just going to quickly show you the generics. They've got some good generic Majestics in this set. Exude Confidence, really nice card. I think this will see more and more play as the time goes on. Really like Nourishing Emptiness as well. I love the artwork on it, look at that. 1 intellect, so you get to draw an extra card if it hits, so always good, especially early game. Obviously it does have does lose that if you have an attack action card in your graveyard, so good first sort of attack if you can draw into it. Rouse the Ancients, another pretty good card, another Majestic. Right, let's come on to our generic cold foils and promos first, and then we'll finish with the legendaries. So I have the Hatchet of Body, Hatchet of Mind, can't read, Hatchet of Body, very cool. I like the simplistic art on these, and they're fun to play with, really fun to play with axes. Give them some more love. I've got Chain's promo weapon as well, Galaxy Black, very unique, cool looking art for old Chain. Many people's woes this weapon. That's that one. So now we go on to some of my common cold foils. So we have Ironhide Plate. Very nice. I mean, this is obviously basic generic equipment, but when you can do cold foiling like that, it's really nice. This I love the artwork on this. Shadow equipment, ebb and fold, really cool. Yeah, that's cool. I like this artwork so much, I bought 2 of it. When it was quite cheap, I just decided to buy a couple of them. But yeah, that's really cool. Let me just do quite a bit of reflection, so I'll show you down here. As you can see, I just really like the artwork, really nice. Next we have Aether Ironweave, some Runeblade equipment. Again, actually the commons in this set were pretty good actually. This one in particular was played quite a bit. Next we finish up with the legendaries. So I've got 3 legendaries, so I'll start off with the unlimited one. So I opened 1 box of unlimited Monarch, and I was lucky enough to pull the Vestige of Soul, which is an absolutely beautiful piece of chess gear for the it's a light equipment, but I mean honestly it's Illusionist that's going to mainly be used for, I'd say. Prism, really nice piece there. And then I bought a first edition Monarch, and I got a legendary from that, so I got very lucky with this set. Even though I did pay over what the asking price is now, I did pay a lot of money for the booster boxes. I did actually get really good pulls. So Carrion Husk, really beautiful dark piece of chess gear for the shadow heroes. A 6 block is crazy. Does have a bit of downside obviously if you read the card, but. And then I've the last one I've got here is I've got the Shadow Instant, the legendary Chain specialization. Now this is what actually brings the allies out to help you. So you'd need to play this card essentially. It's like the sort of end game card for this hero. I just realised, so let me, this video is quite long, so I'm going to move on and just quickly show you my Prism deck and some of the cards. So I do have reverse foil Luminaris, and then I do have reverse foil Halo of Illumination. I want to get that in cold foil because that looks really nice. Spectral Shields, got Prism promo as well, and I pretty much got all the I got all the Prism card, all the Illusionist cards in this set. So I know there's quite a few gaps. So generic pummels. So yeah, I've got. Move this. So show you some of the. So Genesis is a massive card for Prism. A really powerful aura to shove down. Soul Shield is incredible light defense reaction as well. Phantasmaclasm, big attack, swinging in for 9. Tome of Divinity. Another. These auras have amazing artwork. Some of my favourite artwork across all the sets. Got all of those. Ode to Wrath is the other one. There's one more, I think. Arclight Sentinel, very good against certain decks. Parable of Humility. And I've got 3 of each. A Herald of Erudition is the bomb card for Light Illusionist. If it hits, put it into your Hero Soul and draw 2 cards. That's everything you could possibly want in an Illusionist card. It has Phantasm, so if you find a way to get rid of that, it is ridiculous. They're going to have to block that. It's too good. Let's see what else. I've got some Fate for Scenes now. I'm not playing with all these. This is all the cards I've got currently that are options to put in the deck. Celestial Cataclysm, very, very powerful card again. 0 for 7. You just have to meet the requirements of the light heroes to make it work. So putting cards in Hero Soul, and then basically pay for it with the cards in the Hero Soul. So it's a good payoff for light cards. And then the last one I got is Merciful Retribution, which is the other aura that works really well. When you got all 3 of them on the field, they all complement each other, and yeah, really nice. So yeah, that's all the one in foil there. That's all the Illusionist cards I got from Prism. So they will be played soon, I imagine, because I'm just sorting out that deck and sort of fine-tuning it, trying to find out what sort of style of Prism I enjoy playing the most. So that's currently the one I'm sort of jamming, so to speak. So without further ado, I think this video has been long enough, so I'm going to end it there. Thanks very much for viewing and checking it out, and I'll catch you again. Ciao.